Yeah, so today I want to talk about my scholarship in Taiwan. So I've already graduated from my master's degree in Taiwan, and I think this is something na hindi alam ng maraming Filipinos, that you can actually go to Taiwan and get a scholarship and pursue your bachelor's, maybe master's, or even PhD. It is something na hindi alam ng marami in the Philippines, that it's free to study in Taiwan. And the good thing is, napakalapit niya sa Philippines. It's just a 2-hour flight. So, sobrang economical niya, and Taiwan is not as expensive compared to other destinations like Japan, or some people would even go as far as United States, Australia, UK. Actually, it's very random. Like in Taiwan, it was never in my plan to, be studying in Taiwan. It was never in my plan. I haven't even thought about that before, na possible palang mag-aral sa Taiwan and for free. Hindi nga siya paid or anything. It's for free. So I was in Brazil. I was traveling around, and I met a group of friends na, they're also traveling in Brazil. And there's one particular guy who is American, and he told me he studied in Taiwan for free, yung master's degree nga. So I was very interested, because at that time, parang huling stretch na yun ng visa ko in Brazil. So I have to go back home. Either I have to go back home or, find another country, because I really didn't want to, stay in the Philippines that time. Sabi nga, I can just apply online. It was very straightforward. So he recommended to me the university where he graduated, which is National Cheng Kung University. And to my surprise, it's even one of the best universities in Taiwan. So that time, parang sabi ko, I can just try it. And I'm not really sure if I could even get it, because who knows, it might be very competitive dahil nga it's one of the best universities in Taiwan. So that time I just went to their website, and then I just really have to submit all the requirements dun sa application. And a good thing is, meron na ako na lahat ng mga requirements na yun. The only requirement that I was missing at that time is yung IELTS certification ko, that I have a good command of written and spoken English. And take note guys, sa mga curious, is baka isipin nyo is Chinese yung mode of instruction. But actually, there are many courses or degrees in English. So, hindi siya mahirap in a sense na most magiging kaklase nyo dun is either Taiwanese who can speak English well, or a degree na karamihan sa inyo is talagang foreigners. So like when I was studying my master's degree, most of us are from Southeast Asia. Like I'm from Philippines, and like maraming from Vietnam, Indonesia, Thailand, and even European countries. I have classmates from France, Netherlands, and even some from US. Actually, sobrang diverse nga. So I was really surprised that this is something na parang hindi siya alam ng marami, that you can actually go to Taiwan to study for free. The best thing about it, aside from the tuition waiver, meron ka pang allowance. So this is a really win-win. So yung allowance nga nag-range sa like 5,000 to 10,000 Taiwan dollars, which in Philippine peso is about like 15 to 20,000 pesos. So hindi na masama. And that time, I learned how to, do digital marketing, so I have so many things on the side. And so, madali lang din siyang pagsabayin, especially if what you're doing, siguro yung mga gigs nyo is more like online lang. So, hindi ka kailangan pumunta sa physical talaga na workplaces. And, ayun, for a student, you can work part-time for 20 hours. So, hindi naman siya masama. Pero of course, marami rin naman kasi nag-work like full-time, pero online siya. If you wanna know more about that, you can message me kung paano makakuha ng scholarship, so I can show you like the step-by-step process on how to apply for scholarship in Taiwan. Well, for the cost of living, sobrang hindi siya nagkakalayo sa Philippines, because here, the conversion rate is 1:to around like 1.8. So like 1 Taiwan dollar will be equal to like around 1.8, 1.9 Philippine peso. And the thing is, parang marami din talagang cheap places to eat here. Parang meron din sila dito mga eateries like on the street or mga night market. So, sobrang economical ng pagtira dito. So, parang nasa Philippines, but it's so much safer. And then, of course, hindi siya laging mainit. May winter sila, may fall, may spring. You have something to look forward to na hindi laging mainit, lang lalamig siya, or there will be winter. So, it's really nice. And of course, the safety, it's unmatched. Like, I can go outside like at 4 a.m., 3 a.m., and no one would really care. Like, you wouldn't have to worry about getting mobbed or getting robbed. Of course, you really have to take precautions. Syempre, may mga places talaga na, like small crimes like pickpockets and all that. Pero sobrang rare talaga siya. I think ang kailangan lang ditong you have to be careful with is yung mga accidents, like road accidents, like maraming ganon kasi nga marami na nagmo-motorcycle or scooter here. Yun, yung mga usual, dun talaga dapat mag-ingat. Okay, another question is kung buong stud. Okay, so another question siguro is kung buong duration ba ng course nyo is free siya or may scholarship kayo. Yes and no, because it really depends on your standing. Di ba para lang din siyang sa Philippines, if you get a scholarships, syempre you have to maintain your grade. So may specific grade na kailangan kang ma-achieve for the whole semester or year. And you just really have to maintain yung requirement na yun. And like for myself, when I was studying my master's here in Taiwan, so I just really have to, actually hindi ganun ka-taas yung requirement. Like I think yung equivalent niya is like 80 or 85. So kailangan lang yun yung average mo for the whole semester or for the whole year. And ngayon, parang i-renew ka na lang nila. Pero it really depends on the university when it comes to allowances. Kasi may mga iba na parang for the first year, dun ka lang may allowance and maybe for the next year wala na. And when it comes to dormitories naman, sila na rin yung nagpo-provide. Pero of course, you have to pay that. Pero sobrang mura ng accommodation kasi usually for the whole semester na siya yung dorm mo. So for example, if you will stay in a particular dorm for one semester, so maybe you only have to pay 10K. So, napakamura niya. So, hindi ko lang alam kung may mga kasama ka doon. Siguro parang 2 or 3 persons in one room. But that's very cheap na din, di ba? Compared sa Philippines na kung magdo-dorm ka, parang same price lang din. But yeah, like when I was doing my master's, parang humiwalay kasi ako. So I had my own space. Kasi syempre, may mga tao rin kasi na parang di sila sanay na, you have to mix up with other people. And syempre, yung toilet and bath, kailangan mo siyang i-share with others. So, for me, I really wanted to have my own space. Mas mahal nga lang siya, of course, if you choose, compared to choosing, the dorm type accommodation. But, yeah, it's so worth it because you have more freedom and you don't have to think about others na baka maingay ako or, or matagal akong maligo or something like that. So, those things talaga. So, sobrang laking tulong niya na you can have your own space. And the best thing about this, guys, is that if you finish your master's, so you can look for a job within 2 years. So, like for myself, when I graduated, they gave me a visa for 2 years. So that time, actually, I can look for companies kung saan ako pwedeng mag-work. Yeah, so that's a very ample time that they will give you to actually, look for work or kind of figure out what you want to do next. Kung gusto mo pa bang mag-PhD or, or of course, usually people would look for work in those 2 years. But for myself, since I was already, accustomed to working online and I have clients from that time, I had clients from UK and US. So, parang doon na lang talaga ako nag-stick because of course, I might be culture shocked kasi ibang usapan na talaga pag working sa ibang country. Alright, so time check. It's already 5 p.m. and Taipei is always raining. Medyo maulan talaga dito usually, especially on the months of June, July, August. And I'll be having a trip to Thailand on Friday, so I'm thinking of, parang just to buy some clothes na medyo presko, hindi masyadong mait. Ayun, so I just arrived home and buti na lang di ako inabutan ng ulan. But I think I will cut my vlog here since medyo mahaba na rin siya. But yeah, if you have any questions or any comments about like living here in Taiwan and about yung mga scholarships here in Taiwan, like the step-by-step process, then let me know in the comment section down below and I would answer you as soon as possible. But yeah, thank you so much for watching my vlog and don't forget to hit like and subscribe to my channel para magkaroon pa ako ng motivation to upload more videos. So yeah, that's it and thank you and see you next time. Bye bye.